It's practice A for section 3.4. We're going to do this bottom section. They give you ordered pairs for lines A, B, and C, and they ask you which line is most steep, which line is least steep. So you're basically finding slopes and then comparing them. So if I find my slope of this first line, line A, I'm taking 2 minus 0 for my y's. For my x's, I'm taking 0 minus 2. 2 minus 0 is 2. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Reduce that. Negative 1 over 1. The negative doesn't matter when you're calculating steepness. Line B. I'm going to do 4 minus 0, and then I'm going to do 0 minus 2. 4 minus 0 is 4. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. That reduces to negative 2 over 1. Again, the negative is not important when you're calculating steepness. You're taking the absolute value. Let's find slope one more time for line C. We'll do 6 minus 0, then we'll do 0 minus 2. 6 minus 0 is 6, and 0 minus 2 is negative 2, so you end up with negative 3 over 1. When you take the absolute value of all of these, you get 1, 2, and 3. Which number is the biggest? 3 is the biggest. Which line is steepest? C. Which line is least steep? What's the smallest number? 1 is. So A is the least steep. Number 30, we're looking at a motocross ramp. A motocross ramp is 12 feet tall and 24 feet long. What is the slope of the ramp? Rise to run ratio, 12 to 24. That's 1 to 2. If the motocross ramp was 16 feet tall, would the ramp be more steep or less steep than the 12-foot tall ramp? Well, if you increase from here to here, let's say that's the 16 feet above that, is this line going to be steeper or least steep? Less steep. Less steep. It's definitely going to be steeper going up this hill, right? So you could justify that mathematically, or you could just draw that little diagram like that. I think that's pretty easy to understand. But if not, it's not a big deal. So we're comparing 1/2 with 16 to 24. 16 to 24 is 8 goes into both, 2/3. Well, compare the two fractions. What's bigger, 2/3 or 1/2? If you're not sure, use a calculator. We know 1/2. I feel embarrassed typing this in, is 0.5, and we know that 2/3 is 0.6666666 forever. That's bigger than 0.5. 67 cents is bigger than 50 cents. Okay, so it's definitely going to be a steeper ramp now.